We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Ryan Weber, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Derek Jeter is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Digging in, Bernie Williams. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Line toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Tino Martinez. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Count is 2-1.
Williams, a runner at second with 1 away. Fastball just inside.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He loses him on ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Jose Canseco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Standing in now, Tim Raines, pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. David Wells will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Alex.
So stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Alex Verdugo becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Bogaerts is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. Gone over the Munster for a home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 32 now for the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field, and he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Next for New York, number 39. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 4-1.
Count 1-0.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1. So a full count now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he fouls this one off. Full count still.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Alfonso Soriano. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. In the air, out to right. Verdugo waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting it, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Now at the plate, Jorge Posada, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martinez on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Bobby Dahlbeck stands in as he looks at ball one here. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Batting it.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. In now, number 18, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Devers has it. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
The batter, number 2.
Now in the box, Derek Jeter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
The 0-1.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Ready for another chance? Bernie Williams. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. At the plate, Tino Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. What an outstanding play to end the inning. The Yanks. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Leading off.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jackie Bradley Jr. sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Jose Peraza stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Number 18 is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter Jose Canseco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. Now here's the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
First offering on its way. Wind up and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. J.D. Martinez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Christian Vasquez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Now batting, third baseman, Raphael.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch to 1-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alfonso Soriano is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way.
No, that's close.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 the count. The pitch.
That's ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center, and he will not make the play. It's off his glove. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, number 18. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Devers fields it cleanly, and the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Derek Jeter. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Popped him up. Vasquez waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Bernie Williams. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And it's fouled away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Canseco is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder,
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the type when you kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Peraza. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Left side, a dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Last time through was a base hit. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
1-1 to count. 1-1. Here it is. Swung on and missed.
Count 1-2.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now to the plate, Tino Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tino Martinez.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jose Canseco is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
1-1.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Tim Raines as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 39.
Digging in, number 39 is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Ball 1, no
He'll
strike.
hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Soriano. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a throw over. He's running. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
You know, Dero, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had enough. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Line drive to center field. Williams is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. He'll try again. 1-2.
I got to count 2-2. Count is 3-2.
Rafael Devers is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Striding into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Raines is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start. At the plate, number 18 has got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Number 18.
Right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter. Number 2. Shortstop. Garrett. Jeter.
First delivery to him on the way. One out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in now, Bernie Williams. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains deadlocked at 2. So here's Michael Chavis now to try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair. Behind
0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
I got the count 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to. Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Williams comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
And here's Jose Peraza. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Fastball just missed above the zone.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Alex Verdugo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Red Sox. Darwin's and Hernandez has been summoned from the bull.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 63, Darwinson Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. Tino Martinez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. A bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 31.
So striding forward now, Tim Raines. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Line hard, but foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
That's down. Ball
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead. Run is on base here. Cecil Fielder will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Cecil Fielder.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left. Goose Gossage is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Into the box, J.D. Martinez. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1. Gossage, 28 years old. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Called a strike there, 2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Marcus Walden will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Now here's the pitch. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Into the box now, Jorge Posada is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've taken a 1-run lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B. Well, Hero, you kind of expect a high score.
The bat, number 18.
At the plate, number 18. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The bat, number 2.
So coming to the plate, Derek Jeter. Hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Ball 3, and things are starting to get real interesting. It's time to start making some good pitches.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Here it is on 3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Stepping in, Bernie Williams. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's in.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in from Martinez, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
Now batter.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his third hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
And he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
The 1-2. High and deep to right. Verdugo looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 37 on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Jose Canseco will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. From the stretch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls in his. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. high and deep, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 17 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Austin Bryce comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
And it's in time at first, and hallelujah, the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees lead this one 9-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers, fouled away. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now back, first baseman, Bobby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bobby Dahlbeck is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Jackie Bradley Jr. swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he misses with it 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Yanks came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Goose Gossage gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.